items that spark joy for you.
Spark joy. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
We're on board. We want to change.
I'm sure you've heard of Marie Kondo's hit show on Netflix about tidying up
Nobody can
your
organize
life.
like that, Megan.
Well, you know what, Kirk?
Does it
You're
bring you
actually
joy?
right.
No, it doesn't bring me joy, but I have to have it.
Right. So this doesn't work for everyone. A recent poll showed that her organization method doesn't work for about 80% of people who try it. So move over.
Have you watched the show?
Marie Kondo.
She wants you to fold your
No.
underwear like a teepee. Who wants to do that? Anyways.
That doesn't make any sense.
I digress.
So we have an author here today who may be able to help with some alternative methods to tidying up your life. She's got this book out.
Yeah, Tracy McCubbin wrote Making Space Clutter-Free. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Do you want us to fold our underwear like a teepee?
No, I do not.
We can fold our underwear however we like?
You can fold your underwear however you like.
So you talk about cleaning up your life. There's clutter everywhere. And in the book, you talk about really it's an emotional issue.
Exactly. So what I found, I've been doing this, I've been a professional declutterer for 12 years, and I found that with my clients that couldn't let go, they were hitting up against an emotional block, what I like to call a clutter block. And I think there are 7 of them. So for those people who it's not easy, I'm telling you that's what they're up against. So for instance...
Well, for example, you pointed this out. I have 3 kids, and I told you I've got clutter all over the place. You can't throw this out.
Well,
Your kid made this with their heart and soul.
Right, but the purpose of art for them is development, right? Hand-eye coordination. You don't need to keep all of it forever. Maybe 1 or 2 of the special ones, maybe get 1 box for each kid, but you don't need to keep every
She's
turkey
savage,
hand.
people. She is savage.
No. Another one that my clients hit up against is what I call clutter block number 3, or avoiding your stuff. So that's not opening your mail, letting the paper, not dealing with it.
That goes in the junk drawer.
No, it goes in the shredder. It goes in the shredder. For instance, here's a parking ticket, so everyone doesn't think I'm perfect, that I haven't paid yet. I have to deal with it, right? So it's about, I tell my clients, here's a great tip. Open your mail over the shredder.
Okay.
So the stuff that's junk all the way gets shredded, and all that's left is actionable.
All right, so you're doing 2 steps right there, all at once.
Exactly.
Kind of triage your mail.
There you go.
Shredder important.
Exactly.
Shredder important.
And don't go more than 3 days without opening your mail.
Okay.
That's a huge. I mean, just like how much mail is coming in every day?
Right.
You're like, what is
I
going
heard,
on?
I think it was
stack up fast.
Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, some really smart guy, said that if he can, talking about email, if he can deal with it in 20 seconds, he deals with it now.
Knock it out. Knock it out.
Exactly.
Which is the same thing you're talking about
Exactly. So the stuff that can be shredded can go in the recycle bin. Then the actionable items are what's left, and you're going to cut the clutter amazingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another thing that comes up a lot is outdated technology.
Kirk, right up your alley. Is it vintage?
CDs.
Is it a keepsake? Or
But
is it
a
clutter?
cassette, right? I have a client say to me all the time, and this is a perfect example, this is an amazing playlist. They're like, but it's
it's a
amazing.
mixtape.
How can I get rid of the tape? And I'm like, well, do you have a cassette player?
No, but it's still.
But still,
no, you
but
never
still.
know. You might get a Walkman again someday.
Or you could take the playlist and recreate it on Spotify.
It's just taking up space, Kirk.
Taking up space. CDs, you know, so many people don't even have it. My favorite is I go into a client's and I see a tube box TV next to a smart TV.
Why are you keeping that?
Next to a VCR.
Okay.
So what a lot of people hit up against is what I call clutter block number 7, the stuff I keep paying for. So it's things I bought and I can't let go because I spent money on them.
Yeah.
So for example, appliances in the kitchen are a great thing.
If you're not using it.
If you're not using it, here's a food saver for people with big families. They may use it all the time. For people who have
You don't
never.
use that? All right, Tracy.
This is what I want to
take the
see.
box,
This
too?
is what I want to see. I want to see you save it. You better send me a picture.
Give you $5
Oh my
to
gosh,
it.
don't let him do that to you.
I'll vacuum seal my kids in this thing.
This is so awesome.
you,
If
Tracy.
You can vacuum seal your kids' art.
She's signing the book tonight. If you want to stop by the Tattered Cover to check it out, you can meet her. You can talk with her more. From 7 to 9, Tattered Cover downtown at the 16th Street Mall. Very cool. Great advice, great tips, and obviously the book has a lot more in it.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank
Tracy.
you. Thanks for
If
having
Marie
me.
Kondo doesn't work for you, Tracy's stepping in.
Well, listen, 7-day forecast brings me joy today. That's about it.